Okay, this has been an interesting week, that's definitely for sure. So, about nearly 2 weeks ago now, Quebec released his diss track, yada yada yada. We all know, a lot of people would have known what happened with that. It was a decent track, it was actually pretty good for just a regular listen song. Not really the greatest diss track, but that's kind of expected with the fact that they barely know each other. Okay, so I responded a few days ago. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't his worst, nor was his best, but it's kind of more of a listening song, just like Quebec's one, because really, how do you expect two people who live in two different countries, who barely know each other, to make diss tracks on each other? It's legitimately not the smartest thing, really. Anyway, with other things that are happening currently, we got the whole Deji and KSI beef, which is really intriguing, to be completely honest. And to be honest, I think that I don't know the best way to say this, but in all honesty, they're both in the bad. No matter who you're a fan of, you gotta realize that they're both on the bad side of this whole beef. They've both messed up. They've both done something wrong to the other half, and it's just something that you've got to admit. Even though KSI said that what Randolph said in his diss tracks was what Randolph thought of Deji, the thing is, Randolph's really close with JJ, with KSI, and I wouldn't be too surprised if some of the things inside of that diss track did come from KSI, but it doesn't really reap the fact that Deji decided to show off bank details in his diss track that comes from KSI's account that he would have gotten through his mother, which is just not right at all. And then furthermore, he exposed the fact that KSI got a girl pregnant and then they had an abortion type thing, yada yada yada. You know that stuff? Yeah, that stuff. But in my honest opinion, I feel like that they are both just in the wrong. They've both just done some stupid things to the other. And in my honest opinion, it has been mostly caused due to Deji having the inability to take a joke. And I am being completely serious with this. He has an absolute inability to take a goddamn joke. Like, a good example is the whole reason why Randolph made a diss track in the first place. We all remember what started, right? Oh yeah, that's right. KSI asked the question, who is a dying channel? Randolph whacked that bell and said Deji, in which was just shown to be a joke. But you know what Deji did? He made a video attacking Randolph, attacking Randolph's wife, and it's just taking it way too far, taking a joke way too seriously. And I have a feeling that there's been some things that KSI has done towards his family that's been more in a joking way, that Deji has taken way too seriously again, taken way too far out of context, just absolutely not getting the fact that it was a goddamn joke. And that's what I feel like that's a big problem with Deji. He has the inability to take a joke at all. The whole diss track thing from August last year, yes, I'm bringing up something over a year old, but the whole diss track thing from August last year really shows this, with the fact that when Harry reacted to Deji's first diss track, yada yada, Harry made a lot of jokes in the video that was kind of leaning towards joking about Deji. Deji, in his reaction video of it, took it way too seriously. Like, at the fact that he was extremely aggressive against Harry, which I feel like is not exactly unwarranted because of the fact that there was a lot of name-calling leading up to that video, but really not right, because Deji's really got to think about this more of a joking way. And then again, with the Vicstar diss track, which, in all honesty, you can easily tell is just a joke. He only responded because he can. The whole thing's a joke. He's technically dissing himself. It's all jokeable. The disses aren't really disses. You know, all the good stuff that makes it a joke. But Deji took it way too seriously. I feel like that's going to be the cause of a lot of drama in Deji's life, with the fact that he just takes everything too seriously. Seriously. He can't take jokes. He doesn't show that he can take jokes. He just continuously takes everything as seriously as possible. When it involves him, or his family, he will not take it as a joke, and he will immediately start attacking you for making that joke. And that is not a good that's not a good thing to be doing, because you should be able to take things a lot nicer. You should be able to react in different ways. You shouldn't just assume everything is meant to be attacking you at a personal level. And that's what I feel like is happening now, because Deji gets really angry in videos so goddamn often, it's not funny. And most of the time, when he gets angry in a video, it's because he's reacting to something that was joking about him, or going at him in a way that may have been a joke, or may have been real, but he can't ever take it as a joke. He never takes anything as a joke. Seriously. Go through all of his reactions on diss tracks made of him, and he takes everything seriously as goddamn hell, and it's legitimately the worst thing you could possibly be doing. Because why? Why would you take things seriously? Why? Please. Deji. Come on, mate. And then furthermore, after Ksi blocked him on Instagram and Twitter, Deji just popped this all onto the internet. And I feel like that Ksi is probably going to respond to Deji's most recent video about this stuff, but I feel like that after that, they both should take this off the internet completely. They should have never started a feud, a beefing between each other in a serious matter, mind you, because Deji seems absolutely unhappy with this, that he's doing this in the first place, but they shouldn't have brought this to the internet's attention ever, because this is personal beef. You shouldn't be talking about family, talking about the other family member. You shouldn't be going at your own family over on a YouTube video on the goddamn internet. If you have a problem with each other, you're better off doing it personally. You're better off figuring out your problems and solving them personally, which unfortunately doesn't seem Deji's wanting to do, because he's gone over to LA now. Seriously, he's gone over to LA currently. He's currently over in the LA, and it's not right. They really need to solve this personally, instead of trying to do it over the internet, because it's just not going to end over well. They're going to bring a lot of bad attention to themselves, both of them, especially Deji with how he just can't take anything seriously. Like, seriously, I probably wouldn't have made this video if it wasn't for the fact that this whole beef is stirred up. This whole beef is only stirred up because Deji mentioned it on the internet. He mentioned this beef on the internet and then decided to go further into it. Seriously, it's not right. Don't just take everything to the internet, especially when it's something to do with your personal life. Seriously, if you have something to do with your personal life that the other person, let's say, has a decent fan base as well, don't just attack them over on the internet. Take it personally and do it personally, and just talk it out. Don't just aggressively hate each other over the internet. It's just not right. Anyway, bye.